Why would you like such an ordinary guy like him? After the interrogation, you left the police station. You said, classmate bye, let me take you home. But Bai Yuya seemed reluctant, wanting to shop, watch movies, and drink milk tea with you, couple activities. She feared this was a dream, dreading waking up in that sterile hospital room. Bai Yuya hesitated, tears in her eyes. Please don't cry. Just go home, or my mom will get mad. She then suggested, how about I come home with you? You were surprised as she added, I just want to see your home. Seeing Bai Yuya's pitiful look, you hesitated but eventually agreed. Bai Yuya happily jumped, her skirt swaying. To protect her, you stole glances, afraid she'd expose herself. Classmate Lin Fan, you're being a bit dishonest. Bai Yuya blushed and felt embarrassed for fear she might expose herself, claiming it was due to her short skirt. Bai Yuying chuckled, reassured you, then hiked her skirt to her waist, startling you to cover your eyes. Seeing this, Bai Yuya shyly asked, what are you thinking as you see me in safety shorts? Alright. After hearing this, you anxiously glanced under her skirt and saw the tight, short black safety shorts, with no risk of exposure. Seeing the girl in shorts, your feelings became complicated. Bai Yuya wisely wore safety shorts to prevent wardrobe malfunctions. It annoys you who invented safety shorts. It's infuriating. You seriously said not to lift safety shorts for others to see. Bai Yuya replied, annoyed, I let you see them. Any other guy would have been kicked out long ago. You feel touched, not expecting Bai Yuying to be so nice. You remember when she kicked Pan Hong at school, her long legs scattering everything, and shudder to think what if she kicked you. Alright, let's hurry home. It's already 7:30. Bai Yu looked at her phone and reminded you it's 7:40. You realize your parents finish work at 5 and ask you to have dinner ready by 7. Now you panic. Thinking this, you quicken your pace. Bai Yuying follows, on the phone, Aunt Jung, is the gift I asked for ready? I'll be there soon. Please wait for me at the community entrance. Thanks. After saying that, the girl hung up. A few minutes later, they arrived at the community and saw a Maybach outside. A capable woman got out and, spotting Bai Yuying, approached with a large gift box. You feel nervous under her sharp gaze, thinking, it's not me looking for you. You're a bit anxious. But she stepped forward to protect Bai Yuying. The girl giggled, her heart as sweet as honey. The woman ignored you and walked to Bai Yuying with the gift. Bai Yuying smiled and said, thank you for your hard work, Aunt Jung. The woman waved and said, it's just a small favor. After that, she returned to the Maybach to rest. Bai Yuying carried the gift box in one hand and held your hand with the other as they entered. You asked, Bai Yuying, who was that woman? She seemed a bit intimidating, just a little. Her name is Jung Yingzi. My dad hired her as my bodyguard and babysitter. He was a free-fighting world champion, and I learned from him. You realize why she seems tough. She's a champion. By the way, what's in the box? You brought a gift to my house, which makes you wonder because you've never done this for other classmates. Bai Yuhua smiled and said, I need to bring a gift. After all, what am I to you? You asked curiously. Bai Yuhua playfully smiled and went silent, leaving a mystery for you to guess. However, it's Bai Yuhua's first time here, yet she seems familiar with the roads. You asked, Bai Yuhua, how do you know my address? I lived here with you a long time in my past life. You smiled and said, but here you are. A hint of pain. In my past life, I left the hospital in a wheelchair, cherishing those moments you pushed me to the sun. When you mentioned meeting a green tea girl after exams and his parents passing, he felt pain, wondering if meeting you earlier could have lessened your suffering. They soon reached the door, but Bai Yuying had tears. You found it strange and asked, why are you crying? She quickly wiped her tears, her eyes red, and said, I'm not crying, just a bit sad. Hearing this, you looked at her and said, okay, I'm about to knock. My mom may nag a bit. Bai Yuying nodded, quickly adjusting her emotions with a smile. You're meeting the parents, so pull yourself together. No crying, you must perform well. You looked at me and said, Mom, I'm back. Soon, a woman's voice said, you brat, why aren't you back? What time is it? I've called your teacher. Where have you been? Do you know how worried I am about you? Bai Yuya asked curiously, is Lin Fan your nickname? You never mentioned it last time. Angrily, you said, my mom scolds me. How could I have so many little mothers? Zhang Kaimei, holding a spoon, was ready to hit you. Suddenly he put down the spoon, realizing his useless son was with a beautiful girl. She smiled and asked, what's wrong, girl? Am I lost? Don't say she is lost. This is my classmate Bai Yuying. You look confused at Mom, unsure about her today. Why has her mood changed so quickly? A moment ago, I wanted to tidy up, and suddenly I feel gentle. It's hard to adapt. Hello, Aunt. Bai Yuying smiled, handing a gift box. Aunt, this is my first visit. I brought you a small gift. Hope you like it. Oh, come in. Why the gift? Zhang Kaimei smiled, already fond of Bai Yuying's beauty, and now appreciating her thoughtfulness even more. Zhang Kaimei coaxed Bai Yuying into the house. Aunt, you are so good to me. As soon as the girl sat down, she complimented. Aunt, Lin Fan said you're kind and attractive. Today, you truly are young and beautiful. You stood, stunned, thinking, when did I say that? I didn't know Mom was nice. A few words made Zhang Kaimei overjoyed, stuffing all the birthday snacks into Bai Yuying's hands and cheerfully taking out a red envelope. Come on, take the red envelope. As we spoke, Zhang Kai liked you more. Sitting on the sofa, you felt superfluous. What's going on? This is my home and my mom. At that moment, old Deng Lin Shumcheng entered with food and paused upon seeing Bai Yuyao, wondering whose child she was. How did she become so beautiful? You quickly stood up to introduce. Dad, this is Bai Yuying, my classmate. Bai Yuying stood up and smiled. Hello, uncle. I'm Lin Fan's girlfriend.